Hi everyone from around the country. My name is Amanda and I represent the Essence brand. You are all here watching this video for the Ulta reset that's happening for the spring 14 season. And I wanted to go through a few steps for what happens when you arrive to your Ulta store that day. First step would be to find the store manager and greet them and state your business while you're there. See if they will show you where the Essence end cap is located in the store. It's in the mask section on an end cap. It's 2 feet, and this is essentially what it should look like currently. Once you are speaking with the store manager, ask them to locate the new product that would come as open stock to Ulta to their store that will be going into the new set, and also if you could find any of the 2 boxes that came from Convergence. One looks like this. This is the side panels, and it will have this bright pink sticker on it, and then the other box is this big box here that will have some insert fixturing and some marketing materials inside.
One of the boxes you will receive is this tall, thin, long box, and in it is some new side panels for the fixture. The side panel is what you see on the side of each side of the fixture. Some of them have a hook kind of installation, and some of them have a screw, but we'll review that later. And in this box will also be some instructions for you for resetting these. In the second box is basically everything else that you need for the reset. The first items that you should see on top will be the placement plan, which is essentially what all the inserts are and what all the products are for each level, so that you can see what it should look like when it's finished, and it also can be used as a guide as you're doing the reset. The step-by-step instructions, which you can go through as you're doing the reset. And then this is just an example of what you might find inside. There's also new shelf strips. These are set up by level, so if you get them all mixed up and you don't know which level they're on, in the corner on the top of each of the insert of the shelf strips, there is something that says L4 or L5 or L7, so you'll know which level these are supposed to go with. It will also correspond to this, the placement plan, where you would see level 7, and then the first item would be long-lasting eye pencil, for example, and you could find the shelf strip that way as well. This is a shelf strip cover. You are going to receive one of these in each of your kits. And what we have found from some of our visits is especially the Color and Go nail polish level, which is level 1, tends to get very messy because a lot of the consumers will sometimes open up a bottle and paint on the plastic cover, and then you can't see what the shelf strip says. So if you notice that one or more of your shelf strip covers are not looking that great, you can replace one using this. If you feel that there is no need for a replacement, you can just discard it. You will also receive a lipstick tester visual, which you'll put on later. You'll receive the ingredient booklets, which you will also insert into the fixture. And then you will receive testers, which will go in later as well. And finally, a poster. On some of the end caps next to them, there is sometimes a poster stand. It's it's this size. So if that exists in the store, then you should remove the existing poster and replace it with this poster, which kind of goes along with our new graphics for spring. So if the store you're in does not have this poster holder next to our end cap, then you can just discard the poster. Finally, the other items that you will see in this kit are different boxes that are of our inserts. So you will find 8 boxes that look like this, and each are labeled whichever level they are. Now you're ready to do the reset. Okay, so on the fixture it would be existing already shelf strips that have the color shades for each of the products that are in the set. And included in your instructions on page 2 starts listing all of the discontinued items. So the first step for the reset would be to just simply remove the discontinued items, put them in a box, and then once you're ready to leave, when you've completed the reset, you give the box to the Ulta staff or a store manager. So I'm just going to do an example of a couple of levels. So level 1, Color and Go number 113, which is here, gets put in a box. 122, and they're not always in number order, so you have to look for the number, goes in this box. 149 and 153. So that's level 1. So when it comes time for us to change out the inserts that are in level 1, these products are existing and will need to stay in the set once we redo the inserts, but we'll do that in the next step. For level 2, the items that are being discontinued are these nail art decoration kits and Effects Nails number 4. And if for some reason the products aren't always necessarily going to be in the places that they should be, so if you're trying to find a product that is being discontinued, the UPCs are given as well. So you'll see like Effects Nails 04, it should be here in the fixture, but it might be here. You can always double check it by looking at the actual product. On the back of each product is the style number, 02, 04, etc. And then, of course, on the barcode is the UPC. So you'll do that for all the discontinued items, for all the levels, and then we'll move on to shelf strips. The next step, after you've removed all the discontinued items, would be to replace all the existing shelf strips with the ones that you received in your new box. The way that you replace them is you kind of, I don't know if you want to come a little closer, you kind of have to like do that. They kind of, there's like a little lip here that holds them in, but if you come to a side, you can sometimes grab there. And then what you would do would be to somehow be able to maneuver the shelf strip in there and then take it out. I tend to be the person who likes to replace them as I go, but I think it might be easier to just remove them all and then replace them all. So we'll stop now and then so here's level 1. I've confirmed that this strip is level 1 because it says L1. And then what you do is you make sure that it's facing forward. The UPCs are all on the back. You slide it in, and then you kind of have to, kind of push them in because it dips a little. It might take 1 or 2 tries to get it right. And then you nuzzle the cover kind of under this lip and make sure it's all snapped in. So level 2, here it says level 2. Snap it all in there, and we'll do all 8 items, their respective testers, and all of the new shelf strips have been inserted for every level. So the next section is going to be about inserts, and you will receive a box for each level. So this box here is for level 1. And what you will want to do is remove each insert, keeping the product that's in it already, because these are the existing products that will stay in the line, and set them aside. So in the instructions, there is a part for each level, what it will look like visually, and then what the corresponding placement plan level is, so that you can see the different insert numbers listed here. Like this is ETW0133, and each of the inserts has the number corresponding. Level 1 is pretty easy because it's 3 of the same insert for all the color and go nail polish. So you'll just place them in. You want to make sure that the lip kind of goes into the front portion. So now that you have the new shelf strip for level 1 and all of the new inserts, you can go back to the existing product that you took out of the set that will remain in the set, and then after that add to it from the new product box that the Ulta staff will give you. So the way that you find out where on the level it goes is on the back of each Color and Go, and any of our products for that matter, has a number. This number happens to be 147. You find 147 on the shelf strip and you place it in the insert. I'll just do a few more.
I'm going to grab my laptop. I'll move over to one of the other
104 goes here. These are discontinued. Okay. This is more 104. 108. And so on and so forth. Here's the box for level 2. And in it is a mirror, which you should place to the side for now because it will be put in once we get to the side panels. So these are all the inserts that will be replaced in level 2. So the first step is to remove all of the inserts that are currently in the set. So you'll notice in potentially levels 2, 3, and maybe even 4 that there are some styling cards. These styling cards are generally being completely discontinued from Essence, so you can just discard them if you see them. So now I'm going to place level 2. So in the box, what you want to do is make sure that you're going in the order. Find ETW0081, for example, which is the first insert. And here it is. So this one would go in first. Then ETW0035. That is this one. You can see it kind of embossed in the insert. And the way that you can tell which way they go in is usually there's a lip in front, which kind of catches here. And there's 2 of these. Then it's ETW0001, which is here, and generally it's looking like in the boxes they are pretty much right next to each other. Then it's ETW0503. And then another one. And then 01. 540. Which it says on the back. 0001. And this is the last one. It's 0732. And then the mirror. So now all of the inserts are in the fixture for level 2, and we'll put in the product. So this is the box for level 3. And one thing you'll notice on level 3 is you'll be removing inserts and products right now on this level that are lip products, but it's going to be replaced with inserts and products that are mascaras. So don't be alarmed, we switched them on purpose. And please also notice inside each of the boxes, not only does it have the level written on the outside, but also on the inside it'll say E3, E4, E5, etc.